In this video, I'm gonna tell you guys why I thought GameStop was a bad investment and why I didn't personally put my money into it. So let's get started with this video. And I don't have coffee, I have OJ. Not OJ Simpson either. Pretty good. It's peach mango. Alright, so let's get started with this video. Alright, before we start, I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of what happened exactly with GameStop. Everyone knows what GameStop is, but what happened with the stock, I think everyone knows what that happened as well. So, rich people, also called the men in suits, because there wasn't only one of them. The men in suits, who are in control of hedge funds and stuff, they would short GameStop, which means they want the price to go down. So they would borrow shares. So they would borrow shares and stuff, and then they would sell it, and then they would hope to buy back at a lower price. Then they would give back the shares to whoever they bought, or the money to whoever they borrowed from, and then they would have more money because they sold the original shares and then bought back at a lower price. Now, a Reddit group called Wall Street Bets heard about what was going on, and they put their foot down and said, we ain't having it. So they got a whole bunch of people to pump GameStop stock, which increased the price to it was 300, 400, around there. Now they did this so the men in suits would lose money. How would they lose money? Well, they want the price to go down, but because they're in control of the hedge funds, they promised a whole bunch of people who invested into that hedge fund that they would have GameStop stock. And since they promised them that those shares, that means the hedge funds had to buy those shares because they promised those people that stock. So when Wall Street Bets, the Reddit group, pumped the stock and made it go up, the men in suits actually lost billions of dollars because they still had to buy because of that promise they made. Now, why do I think it was a bad idea, and why do I think that not putting your money into it was a good decision? Well, yes, you can get a quick profit really easily, but because you held that stock for less than a year, you would have to pay short-term capital gain, which let's say you got $1,000 profit, you probably will only get maybe 600. I don't really know the math behind it, but it's a certain percentage based on your yearly income of how much short-term capital gain you would pay. That's why I think it was a bad idea. Yes, you shouldn't really worry about taxes if you can still get a profit, which is great, and a lot of people made a lot of money doing it, and that's good for them. Also, another reason why I think it's a bad idea to invest your money into hype stocks, which a hype stock is something that everyone talks about, and it makes the price go up, but what goes up must come down. So it's really risky to put your money into it because all those people on Wall Street Bets and stuff, and they're gonna pump the stock, but they're just gonna dump the stock, and they're not waiting for anyone. So once they pump and dump, if you're still into it and you have thousands of dollars into it, you're losing money because you didn't sell at the right time. So you have to be really careful with those types of stocks and hype stocks as well. Just because everyone is talking about it doesn't mean it's a good investment. So always do your own research before you start investing into something, especially short-term investments. I would personally only invest for the long term. Yes, I might still invest into things for the short term as well, maybe later on in life, but as of now, I'm only investing for the long term. Long term, I'm not talking about a few years, like 2 years, 3 years. Yes, that's still long, but I'm talking about like 10 to 20 years. Like the stocks I have now, in 10 to 20 years, I see those prices going up. So I'm not selling them. I might still add on to my shares and buy more when I can, but I'm gonna hold them until maybe one day I retire and I need to start selling to get some money. Sell like 4% of your portfolio each year, so that way it keeps generating more and you never run out of money. Infinite money loop. But no, like when I'm ready to sell, those prices will be a lot higher and I won't need to worry like about money because I have all those and I can just sell 4%. So that's good, and I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Also, if you can sell if you think the company's gonna go down, if there's been a lot of rumors, if there's been lawsuits and stuff happening, if something's happening with the company and you don't believe it, or they're starting to lose money yearly, then you gotta take that upon yourself, have a chat with yourself, and come to the decision of whether you're gonna still hold and possibly lose money or gain money, or you're going to sell for that profit and walk away from that stock and either put it into a different stock or just take that cash and do something else with it. So that's my opinion on GameStop and holding stocks for less than 1 year and shorting stocks. I don't think it's a good idea, so be careful. Always do your research before you buy something. Don't go off of TikTok videos and hype stocks. Just don't do it. Like all other trends, things go away. So you might lose money if you get yourself into the wrongdoing. So be careful on that. That orange juice is good, by the way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and a comment below on what you want to see next, maybe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe as well. It means a lot to me as well. Trying to grow this channel to at least 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Hopefully we can do it. I know we can do it. So leave a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends as well who talked about GameStop. And I will see you guys in the next video, guys.